Hi, welcome to YLeanLiving with Kyndra. I am so excited that you decided to join me today. I do want to be very transparent and letting you know that I am a little, no, I'm a lot. I'm so nervous because this is my very first video. And also, I am reserved and more behind the scenes. So, this is taking me out of my comfort zone and throwing me out there. I really believe that as a person of color, we need more people to identify certain things that we've experienced when it comes to dating, right? We have all gone through our various challenges when it comes to dating, when it comes to rejection, when it comes to finances, when coupled and entangled with that. So I want to be that sounding board. I want to be the person that you're able to identify to say, hey, Kyndra is not only sharing her dating experiences, but allow me to see that, hey, I am not alone when it comes to attempting to date out of my culture, when it comes to dating within my culture, and when it comes to the financial aspects of relationships. What does that look like for me? What does this look like for my potential partner? Are we in alignment? Will it be okay if he thinks this and I think that? Can it work? We can do it, or can we not? I will definitely share with you some of the things that I've had to endure because I was aligned or I wasn't aligned with certain things within my relationships, and getting to those points of discussion while dating to make sure you are compatible before taking that leap. I will share all that with you. But most importantly, I would share with you my successes and failures when it comes to dating. And you're like, okay, how can there be success and it doesn't end in a relationship? Or how can a failed relationship be something positive? Okay, fair enough. But you have to realize that any type of relationship, be it romantic or platonic, you pull something from it. You have to glean from it, right? In order to grow. You are learning, you're constantly evolving. And when you do stop learning, when you do stop evolving, you're no longer valued to yourself or anyone else. So in a failed relationship of any kind, you have to take away, hey, what did I do to in any type of relationship, right? You have to do an assessment. What did I do that exacerbated the problem? Was I the problem? And why is that? You need to take ownership of how you played a pivotal role into why it didn't work. It's not always one sided. And I can tell you, I have been engaged 3 times, and I'm not anymore. Obviously, it did not result into a lasting marriage. It did not result into a commitment. And I will let you know that was the best thing that has ever happened to me. Because what you don't want to do is say, oh, I want to get married, to Jim Bob, and we can make it work. And then a year, two, even 5, 10 years later, you're divorced because you failed to fail, right? You didn't want to say, how would this look? I can't not go through with it. No, I'm an analytical person by nature. So to get me to commit, I'm like, okay, we can see how it goes. I don't know yet. Look, we have to have several conversations to make sure that this is what we both need and both want. Because if someone's on opposite ends of the spectrum, I can tell you now, baby, it's going to be some problems. It is going to be problems. And you don't want anything to arise that's going to be problematic for you, where it is a big discrepancy in your values and in what you want and that individual. So keep in mind, a relationship takes two. You cannot be, it is me, it is all about me. As long as I'm happy, as long as I have this, as long as I got that, Jim Bob will be fine. Okay. No, that's not how it works. And I will share this with you. I came to the realization that my failed relationship was not just my partner. I was driving down, I was driving down the highway, and it dawned on me that some of my exes had said this, like something similar. And I was like, oh my God, Kyndra girl, you were the problem. You were the problem. You're like, oh my God, I want to be their peace. I'm your peace. And lo and behold, girl, you stressing these men out. You ain't nobody peace. You cannot be someone's peace if they are saying, babe, you are stressing me out. And you're like, but I'm not doing anything. I support you. I do this, I do that. It's like, no, no, no. Obviously, it's something else. Like, you can support their career, you can support their aspirations. You can say, hey, I got this, you got that. But it's other factors that you could be definitely contribute to their stress. And ultimately, you don't want to be someone's stress in a relationship that is headed to marriage, baby. You don't. This man gonna kill over because you done gave him a heart attack. He done had a stroke. Like, these are the things that I had to go through. Like, oh man, I was really stressing him out. Like, for what though? What was I doing that was so stressful? What was I saying? I don't curse. My voice isn't elevated. I champion his desires. What was I doing that was definitely visibly causing this man or these men to stress out? We will definitely get into things that I had to realize, because I know I'm not the only one. Some of y'all know y'all are stressed. Oh, y'all are stress walking, okay? And let's be honest, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay. So yes, I say all this to say failure is an option, because as long as you identified those issues and you have worked on those issues, right? Not before, not during another relationship, you worked on yourself and those issues. Failing is definitely better than going through a situation of commitment and you holding people hostage because you're like, I'm not failing. It's going to work out. You're holding me hostage. I'm not happy. You're not happy because you don't want to fail. You don't want to seem like, no, I'm better than this. I cannot see this through. Don't see it through, because everyone will be miserable. That's the way I look at it. In 50 years, when I roll over to Jim Bob, will I say, God, dang, why did I marry this guy? Or do I tiptoe out early so I can go into my office and like, oh, Jesus, I'm so glad I am not rolling over and Jim Bob's looking in my face smiling, because he get on my nerves every day, been getting on my nerves since we got married. No, nobody wants to live like that, okay? So please fail often, but learn from those failures. And wrapping it up, because we got to come to a close sooner or later, I definitely am looking forward to you liking, comment, and subscribing to my channel, YLeanLiving. And I look forward to the many conversations and videos and collabs to come. Thank you, and see you soon.